Up next, the 3 fragrances that I am wearing the most right now from our personal collection. Find out what they are. Welcome back, everybody, to Joel the Nose, again from my little home office slash perfumery slash, where I keep my collection. Anyways, today I'm going to actually do a video on something that I do, every once in a while. I like to update you guys on what am I wearing most right now. You could take it as, I guess you could say, my top 3 favorite fragrances right now. I wouldn't say that, but it is, again, what I'm wearing the most right now. Like over the last month or so, what am I putting on my skin the most frequently? And let's get right into this. So I would say the 3rd most frequent, but one that's come back around from about 7 or 8 months ago when I first purchased it, is X Entrance from Andrea Mack. For those of you who haven't seen these bottles, they're just super cool, very artistically designed from the Scandinavian house. She is an artist, actually, Andrea Mack, for those of you who don't know that, and she became a perfumer years ago, but she is originally an artist, so everything is very artistic. This is a fragrance. It starts out with a blast of bergamot, but then you quickly get this kind of spicy pink pepper, nutmeg. It's got saffron. It's just this kind of like very dry, arid, aromatic fragrance. There's just a beautiful dry down into what Andrea Mack does extremely well, a dry down into a very nice cedar vanilla base that is just yummy. Great versatile fragrance. This one, again, I would say, to go to the versatility, could really be worn in any situation. And it's good for now, the winter time, or going into spring. Also good for the summer. Not too intense, but just the right level of intensity. So you're not going to like drown somebody out with this. As far as projection, most of the fragrances from Andrea Mack, like Craft, which is one of my favorites, are going to be more sitting closer to the skin. So again, these are perfect to wear in areas such as work or whatever, because you're not going to necessarily project out onto people, but just lovely. Lovely. I get about 7-8 hours on my skin as far as longevity. All right, that was the 3rd most one. And by the way, this one I got 7 or 8 months ago, and I wore it for a few months. And then, of course, like always, as I get new fragrances, I start to wear those a little bit more. And this, for whatever reason, I got to tell you, it's standing the test of time because it's jumped back into my top 3 kind of out of nowhere. All right, let's go to my number 2 most worn fragrance right now, and that is, you've seen me talk about this one, quite a bit, I think, in the last, few months, and that is Poe. I'm not sure if you can see it really well there. Okay, there. Poe from Arquiste. This is an extremely complicated, as is my number 1 choice fragrance, which you'll see in a second. But I've been wearing this a lot since I got it, probably about, 2-3 months ago. I got it right before the holidays, right before Christmas. This was love at first smell. When it first came into the store at Osme, where I purchased it, the minute I smelled it one day, I was doing another video, and I remember I kind of smelled this, and immediately I had to talk about it. It just grabbed me. When you read about it, this is a very sensual fragrance. Peau means skin in French, so it's supposed to smell like skin, specifically the nape of the neck. I think everyone kind of loves that on their lover, the smell of the nape of their skin. This totally nails it. I mean, this is a fragrance, again, just kind of look at, you can see it's got like artistic drawings on there, but this has got ambergris, it's got clary sage, it's got white pepper, it's got a leather, like they call it a leather-like labdamen. So it's got this kind of leather, interesting dry down at the base that just is really sexy and skin-like. And however they combined all those interesting fragrance notes, it does smell like sexy skin. And that's one of my favorite fragrance kind of, profiles, is the smell of skin. Love that. I love those kind of, this is not soapy, so it's not the soapy smell of skin. This is like kind of like just the smell of beautiful skin, but don't let that scare you. That does not mean it sits on the skin only. This is one, again, extremely versatile. I would say this is better left for a date night when you're going to get intimate, because it really is an intimate fragrance. What would I say? You could wear it, but again, this is not one that's going to scream off the skin really far, so you could wear it in a number of situations, including work and for any time of the year also. This is not going to be too heavy, so you could pretty much wear this whenever you want. That leads me to my number one fragrance and probably one of my more newer actual purchases, and that is Extrait. I'll hold it up there. Extrait Noir. Okay, Extrait Noir. You can see the little black bottle. This is a 30 ml. It is an Extrait. The other two were Eau de Parfums. This is an Extrait. So it's extremely concentrated. This is not going to be for everybody. Elisire, boy, I love this house. It's a French house. They just really make some great stuff, especially on the Extraits lines, whether it be Desired or some of their other Extraits that they do in these smaller, very kind of cool, artistic bottles. This is one that, I'm gonna hold it up there so you guys can get a good look at it, that starts out with an interesting top profile of thyme, ginger, eucalyptus, and camphor. If you've never smelled camphor, I don't even know how to describe it. It's almost kind of leather smokiness, almost a little bit fiery or smoky. Very interesting. And again, I don't know if it's going to be for everybody, but it is for me, and I absolutely love this one. Then you go into this kind of cinnamon and patchouli and saffron, geranium kind of heart note, and then you just crush into the base note with this extremely masculine wood leather note. And it's got benzoin, it's got castoreum, it's got cistus, it's got vanilla, but that castoreum, which has that animalic, of course, because it's from an animal. This is an extremely, I would say, intense, sexy, animalic leather fragrance. But because of the opening with all those kind of like, you know, lighter elements like the ginger and the thyme and the eucalyptus, it actually is not overpowering, at least in my opinion. I know some people, again, that have tried this, it's probably a little bit too intense for them. But if you like fragrances that are going to stand out and scream and make you noticed, this is one of them. And what else can I say? I love the house, and I love this one, and I'm wearing this one the most right now in my collection. So, you know, actions speak louder than words. We can say what we like, and then, you know, your actions show what you really do like, I think. So there you go. Just to summarize, number 3, Ex-Entrance from Andrea Mack. Number 2, Poe from Arquiste. That's the American niche house, by the way. They're based out in New York. And then finally, Extrait Noir. And let me see if I can hold up so you can see, in case you didn't see how it's written. See, there you go, Extrait Noir. That is my number 1 most worn fragrance right now. So there you have it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you as always for your support. I'll be back soon with another video as always. Peace, love, and perfumes.